When you're vibing, it's all about feel. We'll go through the technique here now. I'm going to tie this on. This is my favorite loop knot. When these have a split ring, you can tie directly to the split ring with a tight knot. I like a lot of freedom, so most of the time I'm adding a loop knot. This is the double figure eight. I'm going to do a double overhand knot to start with, so I'm going to go through this loop twice. I'm going to gently pull this tight till it turns into a figure eight. I'm going to turn that figure eight there now so you can see it. Once this tag end goes through the lure, I'm going to go back in the exact same way that line is coming out of that figure eight knot, and you need to then also follow where the line goes through the other end. It has to come out that same side that the leader's coming out. Okay, let's tie the knot and start fishing. Now leave the split ring on. Following the path the leader goes, both ways. Gently snug this up. You want to wet it. And gently snug that up. Now that's not a finished knot. If I pull, that's going to slip and come off. So the tag end is the finishing part of this loop knot, but that section can be pulled up tight. You don't want to lock it down super tight, but just snug it up there a little. I'm going to make a loop around the leader using the tag end, and then I'm going to make a second loop on the bottom, on the underneath side, going to come through, and I'm going to separate those two loops. It's going to be a second figure eight. So there's a figure eight here and another figure eight there. To create the size loop that you want, you can gently work this down towards the knot to make a nice small loop. I'm going to wet this one more time, and I'm going to slowly pull this tight. Once those two knots start pulling against each other, I'm then going to pull on the tag end. Use a pair of pliers, preferably. Teeth work, but dentist doesn't like that. There's both those knots. The reason for why I like this loop knot over others is because the leader comes out straight. It doesn't kink off. A lot of the loop knots, Lefty's loop knot is a great knot. I prefer this because we get I can really control the size of the loop I make, and the leader lays straight. I'm going to trim the tag end off and start fishing.